Yo, okay, hold up. Yo, what up? It's Aaron Moses, and this is the first episode. Technically, it's the second, but it's the first episode. Can I turn this down? I don't know if that's down. The first episode of Welcome to Heaven. Come with me to heaven. Now, if you don't know, I'm live streaming. Let me see. What is that? I'm live streaming on Facebook as well as BIGO. Follow me on BIGO. Follow me on Facebook. Aaron Moses. We got some pretty interesting, controversial topics, man. Shout out to the homie Nisi for believing in me, for putting her dream seed in my mind. No, homie. Alright, so we're going to be covering a lot of different topics. I wrote them down, because paper and pen shall triumph again. So we're going to be talking about the Bishop Lamar getting robbed. Live stream getting robbed at his church. We're going to be talking about double-mindedness and how to take care of your mental health. We're going to be covering a lot, baby. We're going to be covering a lot. We're also going to be talking about the importance of gender roles as well as standards. What's up, Jordan? What's my Instagram? My Instagram is Aaron, AARON, 3_ Moses. Again, my Instagram is AARON, 3_ Moses. MOSES. AARON, 3_ MOSES. My Snapchat is ATownland404. My Facebook is Aaron TAROT Moses. My YouTube is Aaron Moses The One. For sure. What's up, R&B Pop Soul, bro? What's up, Jonathan? Pleased to know me. Pleased to know you too, bro. We're also going to be talking about rebranding yourself. We're also going to be talking about reminding yourself how important you are and running into rebound problems. Okay? Shout out to Kobe Bryant, RP Kobe Bryant. That was not a pun intended at all. We're also going to be talking about zodiac choices. We're going to get real spiritual with it, man. We're also going to be talking about the spirituality of pouring out for the day of homies. We're also going to be talking about speaking things into existence. We're going to be talking about a lot of things. Okay? That's why I call my podcast Welcome to Heaven. We the Bang TV. Hashtag We the Bang TV, man. What's up? Can we be friends? Hey, man, that's what's up with you. What's up, Jay? Big Up TV. I'm gonna screenshot that, man. I'm gonna follow you, follow me. Facts. Alright. So number one, what happened, man? What happened to God protecting you? What happened to God being your shield, being a fortress, building that fortress? Now, I don't think what he said happened to him, but I saw with my own two eyes happened to him was funny. I don't think that this guy would go to the extent to pretend and to fraud and to fake that his church actually got vandalized with sinners with the act of actually robbing his ministry while he was actually congregating with the congregation. I don't think that he did that. I don't know, dude. I don't know if it's work. I don't know what he's done for the community and things like that. I've watched reaction videos to him going live with, I don't know dude's name. I actually do. I remember his name. His name is Larry Reed. I don't know what team he plays on, but he sounds like he appears to play on the team whose theme song is It's Raining Man Hallelujah. And if you don't know that song, Google it and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Shout out to his people and the people that believe that It's Raining Man and Hallelujah needs to come out of their mouths. No shalom. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, a lot of things are going on in the world. Let me dial it back. We're living in a time. My name is Aaron Moses, of course, so I know a little bit of the world, the word of God. We're living in a time that the Bible describes, for sure. We're living in a time where it says each generation shall wax worse. You know what that means? that means it's not about to get better. That means it's only gonna get worse. That's all it means. If you thought this was bad, let me sprinkle a little, it's gonna get worse. That's what that means. You know what I mean? What's up, Kyra? What's up? Hey, what's up, ID? You look like the police. I don't sell nothing that shouldn't be sold with this game, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people can't handle it. They overdose on too much of it and look at me. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think that Bishop Kendrick Lamar was actually doing anything that provoked people to rob him for $1 million. Now, let me pause right there. Pause right there. $1 million? For all my mathematicians and everybody who don't understand what math is and the beauty of math, let's take a pause for the cause. Do you know how much $1 million is? $1 million is making $100 every day for 365 days, aka every day, non-stop, tax-free, for 30 years. That is how much $1 million is. So you mean to tell me you had $1,000 worth of jewelry on your body times $1,000 worth of jewelry? Why? To show up at church? To flex on these people that obviously, if they had $1 million to their name, they wouldn't show up to this particular church? Why are you trying to? Why? Why are you trying to? Why? Who? I'm not even. That's not even how I speak. But who hurt you? Why are you showing up to church with $1 million worth of jewelry? Why you in your Migos? Why you in your Migos bag, bro? This man showed up. This man showed up to a church with more jewelry than my favorite rapper. And the reason I'm doing this because I got 2 cameras. I got 2 cell phones. I don't even answer none of them. Why are you showing up? I'm not even supposed to show that on there. Why are you showing up to church with all that jewelry, sir? Why are you doing that? Do I feel bad for him? Of course I don't. Of course I don't. I don't feel bad for him, you know, going through that experience. But the fact of the matter is, he had his family with him. He had his woman with him. He had his congregation with him. He had his ministry with him. He had his children with him. Now, PTSD, according to, not me, because I'm not a psychotherapist, unfortunately. I'm not a psychologist or anything like that. But PTSD doesn't necessarily have the scale. It can't be measured. Who knows how this is going to change the direction of not only his children's life, but his family's life, his ministry's life, or even his life. We don't know. I don't condemn. I'm not going to send anybody who participated in those actions to hell. I don't have a hell for you to go to. Because I understand human nature, and I understand that the need to survive trumps, you know, the law and all kind of politics. But at the end of the day, I don't think he should have been made fun of. I think that this is an atrocity that is unmeasurable. Not only did you disrespect this man's religion, his holy place, his spirit, and everything that goes on with that, but they were children. They were. If you didn't see the video, just Google Bishop Lamar. Now, okay, before I continue that statement, I myself even just made a joke out of it because I called him Bishop Kendrick Lamar. Why did I call him that? Because he seems like a janky dude. I don't know how much profanity I could use on this app, but he seems like a janky ass nigga, to be honest. So me throwing the rapper car on him, that was just my way of expressing that. But to get straight to it, he seems like a what we call in the black community, Reverend No Good. He seems like a Bishop No Good. You feel me? So for him to get robbed is quite ironic. I don't wish it upon him. I'm not happy or glad or elated that it happened. I think it was foul at the highest degree. I think it was foul at the highest degree. But at the end of the day, I don't like to use the word karma loosely because a lot of people don't understand what karma is. on a deep level, but I'm gonna use his words. What you shall reap is what you've sown. You feel me? I think that was horrible. That's one of the worst things I've seen in my life. He didn't do anything to protect his sheep as the shepherd. He failed. He was in a state of shock. He knew exactly what to do. You could tell this guy was a hood dude. He knew exactly what to do. He knew the procedures. He didn't say he was. I think if it was in a different setting, he would have reacted a little differently, quite differently. But at the end of the day, because where's the last place that you expect to get robbed is church, at gunpoint at least, you know. So that caught him way off guard. His reptilian brain was not activated, even though he roasted, toasted, and devoted everything he had in him as a certified Toastmaster gang. He Toastmastered the people. He called the lady that was reviewing the video, he called her Biggie Big instead of Biggie Smiles. And if this was YouTube, which follow me on YouTube, Aaron Moses the one, I may or may not post a link, you know, to that video and that reaction video. But at the end of the day, it was something to behold, for sure, you know. But at the end of the day, you know, blessings to the robbers, blessings to the robbed, blessing to his kids and his wife, you know, for that happening. But the thing about it is, why did this happen? This is perfect segue to go into that next statement, to understand that this is the cause of double-mindedness. Now, what is double-mindedness? Double-mindedness, as it says in the Bible, a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. Double-mindedness pretty much means when you hold something, when you hold an ideology to a certain extent, but when it is convenient for you, you no longer practice, believe, know, think, or feel what that lifestyle or ideology has to offer. I'm going to give you the simplest example. When children grow to a certain age, let's say maybe like 10, 11, 12 years old, they think they know something, but they don't want to contribute to their household. They don't want to wash dishes. They want to tell you what they learned in school and explain to you on a really illogical, irrational, current way that makes no sense. They really for surely think that they're just as smart as you, or smarter, because they learn things constantly, and they don't want to uphold, they don't want to partake in the actions that are vital to their time. That's pretty much what it means. So, for example, I'm gonna give you another example. I'm kind of lit. I'm not kind of lit. I'm all the way lit. I've been working hard all day. But at the end of the day, what it means is exactly that. I have a perfect point. I don't know how sensitive you guys are, but at the end of the day, what's wrong with me? Hold on, let me just take on my second. So boom, double-mindedness is pretty much selective learning, and double-mindedness leads to sickness, right? I'm gonna give you a really good, amazing example. It's gonna upset a couple people, but that's okay. There's double standards to protect each gender or each assigned birth identification, which is male or female, right? If you're expected to do one thing as a female, but when you feel like that you don't want to do that thing because it makes us unequal, that's double-mindedness. It doesn't just exist when it comes to gender wars. It exists in all facets of life, my dude. Like, If you want to do, I'm gonna just go for the throat. I'm just go for the jugular. If you're a feminist, and I'm a feminist. I respect feminists. I respect everything that y'all stand for. But at the end of the day, you cannot call yourself because I'm an extremist. You can't call yourself a feminist if you want me to pay all the bills at the end of the day, but then you want to be equal. You cannot be equal to somebody who pays all the bills if they don't need you there. You feel me? That's what double-mindedness is. If you think that I'm gonna give another example, but I have to speak indirectly but directly because this app does not believe in the freedom of speech. If you think that you're a straight man, if you think you're a straight man, but you can receive dentistry from a dude, but you're like, nah, he gave me some dentistry. I didn't perform any oral surgeries on him. That doesn't make me a dentist. That just makes me, just a normal guy. I'm not a dentist just because a dentist performed oral surgery on me. That's double-mindedness. And when people think like that, it makes them unstable. Because look at the first example I gave you was that of a child, right? Even I thought like that. Not the dentistry part. When I was a kid, I thought, I'm learning every day. I'm sharper. I could spit facts out like an AK-47, send them to heaven, walk them to heaven, come with me to heaven. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't used to people just having an abundance of knowledge and being able to spit it out like an M16. You know what I mean? So at some point, for whatever reason, my ego was so inflated because I was constantly learning, I was constantly reading, I was constantly working out, I was constantly told that I was cute, I was constantly told I was going to be handsome when I grew up, I was constantly getting my hair braided, I was constantly being catered to, I was eating right, the same lifestyle that I should have right now, you know? So of course, when your life is like that, you're going to think that you're the shit, as you should, you know? But at the end of the day, I had to be humbled. And the worst thing about being humble, there's a duality to being humble. You're gonna humble yourself, or somebody else is gonna humble you. Or shout out to all the atheists, this might not be your thing. God is gonna humble you. Or the laws of the universe is gonna humble you. Or science is gonna humble you. Or the law of attraction is gonna humble you. Or the law of rhythm, you're going to be humbled, is unescapable. Okay, and if you're not being humbled, you're doing something wrong. Focusing in grade. You know what I mean? So when you're not being humbled, you should be scared. When you don't have haters, when you're not being humbled, and if you don't feel the need to reinvent yourself, that's the 3 indications that you should be scared. That means something really bad is gonna happen to you. Okay? If you're not being, I'm gonna write that down. Bars! If you're not being humble, 3 signs that you should be scared. Hold up, I'm writing it. 3 signs, 3 red flags of life. 3 signs, red flags. What's up, Tez? What's up, Love Too Hard? What's up? Okay, if you're not being humble, what did I say? If you're not being humble, if you don't feel a calling to reinvent, I don't know, I'm gonna watch it back though for sure, but at the end of the day, you should definitely have a clear understanding of what's coming to you, because this is your life, this is what you do, you're your own parent, you feel me? So you should definitely have a clear understanding of what's going to happen to you based on your actions. If you're not being humble, if you don't feel a calling to reinvent yourself, I'm trying to get deep with y'all. To reinvent. If you feel too comfortable. For sure. That it is what it is. But I'm in Atlanta right now. I'm moving to LA very, very soon. I just want to know where everybody else is from, inviting okay? And what is PK? I don't even know what PK is. What is PK? I have no idea what that is. I'm very new to this thing. It's okay. Everybody doesn't have to know everything. But what else we got? So, as far as that double-mindedness, let's go back to that. Understand that you're supposed to be, everybody's everything, right? Everybody is everything. Everybody has the duality of positive and negative, feminine and masculine, magnetism and electricity inside. What does that mean for you? That means you have to know yourself. That means you have to know yourself. How do you know yourself? A lot of people don't understand this internet, what I'm doing right now. If somebody's not giving you knowledge, they're giving you death. You feel me? And not the good death. There's a good death and there's a bad death. Death meaning bringing you closer to a place that you don't want to be. That's how I'm using it in this context. In this context. The other death, the good death, the death that the ancient Egyptians worshipped. Death meaning transformation. Death meaning understanding that you're not supposed to be the same as when you woke up. The last time you did it. You know, one of my favorite rappers, shout out to RSK Nephew. Life is a movie, tomorrow is the sequel. It's one of my favorite quotes ever. You feel me? You're not supposed to be the same. People say you changed. Yeah, I changed. That's what's supposed to happen. What are you, like, who raised you? You know what I mean? Why would you want to be this? I don't want to be the same. As much as I love, like, and admire myself, there's more to this. Why would I want to do the same thing? There's a lot of things I do that I've done for years and years and years and years because that's what's in my soul. That's what's in my core. I have a choice, but that's just not going to go away. It's supposed to go away, but that's just not the choice I make. A lot of people try to attribute their behavior to their stimuli, to their stimulus, to their environment, to the people they raised themselves up around. But that's called an excuse. Let's call it an excuse. You don't get a stimulus check for being abused. You don't get a stimulus check for somebody doing something to you when you were a kid when they weren't supposed to. You don't get a stimulus check for having a mother that did something to you physically, violently, that she wasn't supposed to. You don't get a stimulus check for not having a dad. You don't get reparations for not having a dad. You don't get reparations for breathing in mold because your family couldn't afford it. Now you have asthma for the rest of your life. Or your family couldn't afford to exterminate roaches. And now you have breathing issues. And now you have kidney issues. And now you know what I'm saying? So you have to do something about it. You have to be active. And you have to balance our receptive energy. The receptive energy in a man is to be able to take in love. So we can take action. A lot of these dudes out here aren't men because they don't have balance. How can you be superior? How can you be the best that you can be if you don't have balance? How can you? How can you be the best if you don't have a mother giving you love and using and appealing to your feminine energy to receive love and to understand what other people are thinking, what other people are feeling, predicting what other people might do in a situation if you were in that situation, if your son or your brother or your daughter or your dad or your mother, whoever you love the most. How can you serve the people? How can you call yourself a leader if you don't understand what other people feel? Because that's the job of royalty. People say, oh, I'm a king, or speak queen, speak queen. She's not a queen. She's not a queen. She's not a queen. Her 12-year-old son reads at a 3rd grade level. She's a queen? A queen of what? Illiteracy? That's not a king. That's not a queen. This dude is 31 years old, he just got his second job when he just got out of prison, and his first job was in prison. He's the king of what? The unemployment line? What are you talking about? Why don't just throw that? That's a title. A king is a head of royalty that rules over a kingdom whose function is to feed, protect, educate, and protect a certain population of people by his own rulership. Who does he feed? Who does he protect? Who does he educate? Nobody. So stop calling him king. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? She's the king. It's not about, I get on everybody. I get on everybody. Everybody. You feel me? So stop throwing that title around like it's diaper. Like, if it's not diapers, don't call it diapers. If it's not Pampers, don't call it Pampers. If it's not Coca-Cola, don't call it Coca-Cola. This is Blue Magic. This is a brand name. You feel me? This is the brand. This is a title. It's not a. This is something you have to earn. You have to do something that's vital to that title. You have to do something to give vitality to that titality. You know what I'm saying? On totality. You feel me? It's not something you could just throw around. When somebody calls you queen or king, I'm not saying they're trying to finesse you, but you gotta understand, like, that's one thing my people have to do. My people, we need to understand symbolism, etymology, and dietary importance. We have to have the dietary sciences, emotional health, financial health, all down to a T. You know what I'm doing this for? You think I'm doing this for me? No, I don't have friends. I don't have, and I'm the black. Look at my skin. This skin, sheep, that kind of sheep. You know, I'm doing this because I love, and I don't know how to direct my love besides speaking to the people, besides giving my love away. That's why I do it. So next we're gonna go more on a lighter situation. So it appears that RIP, I've never really been a big fan of basketball. The last basketball game that I really remember, and on a serious note, was, see, I'm a 90s baby. I was born in 1991 under a shiny sun in the LA Ashes gang, also known as Chicago. The last game I really remember was the last time that Jordan won a ring for the Chicago Bulls. I believe that was in 98, something like that. I really don't remember. I remember that me and my mother took the trash out in our apartment complex, and I heard the loudest screaming that I ever heard coming from one building on one accord. You could hear it was Mexicans, it was white people, it was black people. They were all on one accord to show their appreciation for this game, and that stuck with me to this day. But at the end of the day, Kobe Bryant was that person for a lot of people. Even when we were throwing little Kobe's in the trash can, I still say that to this day. Like, not even just unconsciously, you know. It's all through elementary school, all through high school, balling up a piece of paper, throwing it over, yeah, whatever, R.I.P. Kobe Bryant. But it appears, allegedly, that Kobe Bryant's widow, the woman who died, excuse me, not the woman who died, the woman who he was with, married to at that time, is pregnant. Okay? We also have people still to this day trying to get in Lauren London, R.I.P. Nipsey Hussle's wife, widow, right? We have people trying to get at Kanye West's ex-girlfriend, you know, widow. My condolences to her. What am I saying? The whole thing about this is, what do you have to offer to the world? What do you have to offer to the world? Your insecurity as a human being hasn't kicked in yet. Why would you do this? Now, I'm arrogant to a certain extent. When people call me smart and people try to give praise and pour offerings and go on a 40-day fast, when people try to, burn incense for my wisdom, knowledge, and understanding and my intelligence, I tell them, hey, humble thyself, bro, because I'm not that smart. Like, I am, but at the end of the day, I have a good relationship with my intelligence. I really do. I have a great relationship with my intelligence. But I'm grounded enough with my intelligence to understand that one's intelligence is the worst thing that you could be arrogant about. Now, my looks are subjective. Beauty is what's the word I'm looking for? Exactly. The word beauty is ambiguous. The word manipulation is ambiguous. The word racist, that's ambiguous. We can't gauge, there's no scale. Yes, our brains calculate all kind of mathematical stuff to understand, what is beautiful and what is not. My bad, let me shout the people out real quick. I'm used to just going live on, what's up, LA? What's up, LA? What's up, I don't know if you do, what's up, dude? What's up at work? What's up, D-Boy? What's up, Tez? What's up, Love Hard too? What's up, C? What's up, Moses? Oh, you a fellow Mosiah? What's good with? You send them ghoster miles, man. Stop it. But the thing about it is, I'm endeavoring to be humble about my intelligence and my wisdom, my knowledge and understanding. So I'm not, I'm smart. I'm not stupid, because I know a lot of stupid, I know a lot of stupid ass motherfuckers that think they're smart. I know. I am a witness. Oh, yes, Lord. I'm a witness that knowledge, wisdom, and understanding does not come with age. You think you're going to be wiser than a 12-year-old just because you're 45? You think you're going to be smarter than a 13-year-old just because you read a lot of books and you know a lot of words? That's not what it comes from, bro. It comes from reflection. It comes from reflection and a real, authentic, deep, peaceful relationship with thyself. And a real, authentic relationship with society. Society outside of your comfort zone. You cannot stay in one city, one state, one time zone, and learn what you need to learn and think you're more wise than somebody, because that doesn't go together. You gaining knowledge, wisdom, and understanding is you taking your mind into different states. Why you think they call it a mind state? Why you think they call it a time zone? Why you think they try to compartmentalize everything in our universe and everything in our existence? Because you have to travel. You have to travel. You have to understand that everything you don't know is right and everything you do know is wrong. You have to meditate upon that. You cannot assume that you're wiser, more wise, more understanding, more intelligent, more anything than anybody. Especially if you never traveled. Especially if you think $5,000 is a lot of money. Especially if you're racist. Especially if you have preconceived notions about specific ethnicities and nationalities. Especially if you put people in a whole different category and they're your ancestors. I know somebody that is Mexican, but they're light skinned. They burn, they tan, they have freckles. Their hair is nothing like the texture of my hair, which means they have some ancestors from the Caucasoid Mountains. But this is the person, I've never heard anybody talk so much shit about a white person in my motherfucking life. But goddammit, your dad is white. You hate white people because your dad's white? You gotta travel. You have to travel. You have to get on a plane. You have to go outside your comfort zone. You have to stop hating yourself. That's all it is to it. You think you're wiser than me? There's so many things that you haven't done. There's so many things that I haven't done. And I did a lot. I did a lot. I did a lot of stupid stuff. I did a lot of things that were undesirable to them, to most people. I had a warrant from my arrest from the age of 19 to the age of 28. And I'm 31, bro. My whole 20s was gone, bro. I've been in jail a lot. I did a lot of things. I put a lot of substances in my body. I still look sexy. I did a lot, bro. I did a lot. I did a lot of things that people should not have experienced. I did a lot of things that people should have experienced. I played in Carnegie Hall. I've been to like 13 states, probably 20. I lived in like 6 different states. I got my own crib. I got a lot of things. I got a lot of things done, and I got a lot of things undone in a bad way. But you have to understand that education comes in all forms, and it shouldn't be shunned. You know the realest thing my mom ever told me? The two realest things my mom ever told me. I'm gonna tell you right now. The first real lesson my mom ever told me was, mind your own business. That's how you stay. That's the easiest way to stay out of trouble. Minding your own business is the easiest way to stay out of trouble. She told me this when I was about 4 years old. And it stuck with me. And I'm 31. So you think a 4-year-old doesn't remember what you do? Think again. Especially if they speak well. Okay? And the second thing that stuck with me for the rest of my life is, she said something to the effect, I'm going to paraphrase. She said you should never not want to learn something because you're just inviting ignorance into your life. Pretty much, if somebody tries to teach you something, you shouldn't stop people from teaching you anything, because you're just trying to make yourself dumb or ignorant. Ignorant means without knowledge at that point. You're inviting the spirit. You're inviting the spirit of not knowingness in your body. You're rejecting the game. It says in the Bible, with all getting, get understanding. And I know you don't understand the Bible, you don't love the Bible, you don't worship the Bible, you don't rock with the Bible. That's cool. I don't either. You think I'm a Christian? No, I'm not. Look at my tattoos. You can't see that. That's the triple goddess. Let me see. I got pagan tattoos on me, bro. That's the sun, Aries gang. No, I'm not a Bible thumper, but I understand that I should appreciate knowledge in all ways. Because knowledge is just not, okay, yeah, I want everybody to take out their crayons. Okay, now write on your neck, 2 + 2 is 5. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about understanding that knowledge should not be rejected. That knowledge should be invited. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is going to separate you. Uncommon information is going to separate you from everyone. Now, some people like to say experience. Yes, experience is wisdom in motion. But at the end of the day, what are you going to do with it? You have experience, but your experience is drying up. And you experienced these things 10 years ago. That's the thing. I'm going to put you on some more game. What's up, Arabic Bowls? I got some Arabic tattoos. Guess what that says? Atlanta. Aha, yeah. But, I don't know what that is. What's up, badass Slim? At the end of the day, you can experience all you want to experience and think you're superior to somebody. But what have you experienced lately? What have you experienced that money can't buy? What have you experienced that other people in your city haven't experienced? What have you experienced that this lame ass nigga hasn't experienced? But, oh, you know what? I've been through all these pockets of these cities and I've been here. That doesn't make you special. That makes you more regular than you think. Why you keep acting like you're special? Why you keep acting like just because you've been through, you experienced a lot, but have you ever done it here? Have you ever done it there? You feel me? It's more than you just, the thing about it is, people try to put out this little cliche. It's not about the materials. It's about the what we experience, the memories we create. The memories you create, that was 12 years ago, motherfucker. That was in the same city you've been in the last 30 years. The memories you create, don't you want to create unique memories? You live in New York, but you've been to the Empire State Building. Okay. You've been to the little, what's that, the Ellis Island, and you've seen the Statue of Liberty. Oh yeah, but I seen the Statue of Liberty, but I smoked weed up. Okay, bro, that's what everybody does, bro. That's what everybody does. That's what everyone does. Did you do something that was unexpected of you? Did you learn something for real? Can you really teach me? Can you make me a real fan of your knowledge, wisdom, understanding, experience, and information? If I think you're regular, because I'm balanced with my shit, like I told you. I'm humble with my level of knowledge, wisdom, understanding, and my intellectual quotient. I'm very humble with it. I don't think I'm smart. I think I'm smarter than the average person. That goes without saying. But at the end of the day, I don't think I'm a genius. Like when I was in 4th grade, I swear to God, I thought I was a genius. But at the end of the day, do you really understand that you're a lot more regular than you think? And that's not something that you want to be. A lot of people have these big egos. Again, that double-mindedness. Let's go back. Let's revisit that. People, another example of double-mindedness is what? I'm so special. I'm the best. I'm the prettiest. I'm this, I'm that. You know why? Because my ego was so small. Nigga, man, what? Your ego is what? That's why you're the best? Double-mindedness. You want somebody to view you as equal, but you want to have less of a function in this society? That doesn't make sense, G. The fact that people even consider you equal, but you have the burden of doing less, that's not a thing. That's not what happens. That's not how people live. And if you don't know what the word equal means having the same function. So you want me to drink my soup with a fork, and you want me to eat my spaghetti with a spoon. It's not impossible to eat spaghetti with a spoon. But at the end of the day, I don't want to eat my spaghetti with a spoon. That's not practical. It's not something I want to do. It's not going to have the same taste. The sauce is going to get all on it. It's going to turn all soupy. The spaghetti, the noodles are going to get... It's not something that I want to do. You know? It is what it is. So let's just go. The whole point of me saying this, I don't even know how I got on this topic. Let me take a sip. Hold on. Let me take a pause for the pause. Damn! Blood out of a blue cup. It was just Kool-Aid. Ooh. Kool-Aid. 2 cups of sugar. So the whole point, I don't even know how we got into that, but fellas, this is for the gentlemen, man. It's not for the niggas. It's not for, well, low key it is for the niggas, man. Pookie, Ray, listen up. If you're gonna get a woman, make sure that you can measure up to the last that she was with. Why, Aaron? Because standards. Now, for all the young men, I'm gonna put you on some GAME, right? Your ego, just like what you got going down downstairs, what you got going on downstairs, might be thumping at this point. You feel me? But you gotta listen to this head, bro, not that one. You feel me? You have to understand that this woman is in a vulnerable state. She just lost her man. She just lost her baby daddy. Who is this? Congratulations on completing the task of gaining a certain amount of fans. Well, thank you, guys. Hey, thank you. Hey, become a fan, man. Thank you. I didn't even know I could do that, but whatever. But listen. I know it's hard out here for a pimp. I know it's hard out here for a pimp. But you cannot be trying to. You can't cheat the game, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, if a woman is interested in you, bro, you want her to be interested in you for what you are, not because of what she's going through. Because I'm gonna tell you both sides of that coin, bro. I'm gonna tell you both sides of that duality of that relationship. Number one, why are you trying to take advantage of this woman's emotional state? If you see she's vulnerable, why would you do that, bro? Do you want somebody to do that to your daughter? Oh, you don't have a daughter? Do you want somebody to do that to your mom? Oh, you don't care about your mom? Do you want somebody to do that to you? Why are you taking advantage? Why are you preying on people, bro? If you're gonna pray, do it ethically, okay? Learn some sales, learn some NLP, learn some emotional intelligence 2.0. Number two, outside of your empathy, if you still have questions or you're trying to mentally object to what I'm saying, number two, since you're a sociopathic narcissist, if you're gonna prey on somebody that's vulnerable and try to put your stuff in their stuff and try to make a relationship out of this trauma bonding, this is number 1.5, part 2. Subconsciously, if you're trying to make a woman your girlfriend, or if you're trying to if you're trying to put your stuff in their stuff because they're in an emotionally vulnerable place, you are subconsciously trauma bonding with them. And if you keep putting your stuff and her stuff, you're gonna go in a direction that you didn't plan on going. It happens every day, trust me. That's not play. It's nothing play. It's nothing pimpish. It's nothing smooth. It's nothing fly. It's nothing suave. It's nothing gentlemanly about that, bro. You might as well do the Bill Cosby dance, bro. Lightweight. She just broke up with her baby daddy, or somebody just passed away in her family, or all these N-words ain't shit, and she's vulnerable, bro. Wait till you can plant the seed, give her the medicine, but when she's calmed down and she's back to her balance, she's gonna remember that you were always there. Don't be too friendly, pull back, but just have some level of understanding, bro. Don't be a wolf in sheep's clothing, bro. Because that's how you lose respect, and women really understand fake love more than dudes, for real, because I don't want to offend anybody, but we're a little bit more genuine with our love, and we're a lot more picky when it comes to our time. The masculine ones, not the women who act like women to get women, not those dudes. You don't want to fall in that category, which is why it was so important that I touched on gender roles immediately. Oh, what's up, crazy, sexy, cool? What's up? I see you sending it, winning it, getting it. I'm about to freestyle. You want me to freestyle? Send me a beat. Put a beat on. No, but at the end of the day, secondly, if that first message just didn't empower you, I'm just attacking your manhood, attacking your intentions. The reason why another reason why you shouldn't try to get at a woman when she's in a vulnerable state is because it's an unfair exchange of power, bro. Because while this woman is in an emotional state, she's gonna remember, because a lot of memories are built off of what? Emotions. You remember the worst and the best times of your life more than anything. Why, dummy? Because your goddamn emotions was thumping. Because you associated pain, pleasure, or apathy with that situation. You wanna know why I remember my first memory? Nigga, because I felt a lot. You wanna know why I remember the first time I went to jail? Because I felt a lot. You wanna know why I don't remember losing my virginity? Because I was high as a kite and I didn't feel shit. Exactly. Okay, so if you put yourself in a state where you're trying to take advantage of a female, at some point, they're gonna bring it up. She's gonna get mad at you, and she's gonna say, well, nigga, you ain't even got no game. You tried to hit on me at my baby daddy funeral. You tried to fucking hit on me when I just, my gerbil just died, nigga. And you just have to whoop the oopty woo. You ain't even got no game. You can't even replace me. You can't even go outside and say bro, that song is gonna be on repeat, so you better watch your motherfucking ass, bro. Facts, nigga. You gotta stop. You better stop. Look, it's not even about. It's about two things. It's about you. It's about you, Dada. But at the end of the day, you have to protect yourself. Am I saying that you can't distribute some of the power? I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that if you're gonna be put in a position to be in possession, you have to be careful. You gotta be careful with these women, bro, because it's a whole day. It's not the 90s, my nigga. We got the internet. Everybody's a fake ass magician. Everybody's a fake witch. Everybody's doing fake ass voodoo. Everybody doing fake ass voodoo. Everybody doing fake ass voodoo. Okay? Everybody believes in the power of manifestation. And speaking in the existence. And I burn an incense for the ancestors. I just put a tarot card. You gotta be careful, my nigga. You might not believe in that, but everybody don't believe what you believe. You know? You gotta be careful. You got to be careful, my nigga. You got to be careful. That's all it is, man. I'm telling you, I'm making this video. I'm not making this video for me, my man. I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. You just sent me 7,000 demons. What? I don't know what that is. Alright. I'm not making this video for myself, bro. Like, yeah, I get a little bit of Papa Bean, but that's bro, my life is expensive. It's expensive. So what you're doing, I'd rather you share this on Facebook or Instagram. You can keep the beans. I'd rather you share this on Facebook and Instagram than me, but I'm never going to ask you for a bean. I don't even know what that means. I'm just trying to promote the brand. I'm trying to get this money. I don't even know what these beans and diamonds, dragons, unicorns, elves. Fuck, I don't know what none of that. I don't know. I'm just doing this for the homie. I'm just doing it for the homie that wrote me, that's in jail. And he just told me to download this app and I'm doing it. I didn't read none of the papers or just sign. I don't know what none of this means. He just thought I would thrive on it and, free the homie, man. But other than that, I'm just trying to put you on some GAME so you could GIN. You know what I'm saying? Gang. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm going to close it down with these couple more topics, bro. I don't know how long I've been live. Let me see. I don't know how long I've been live, but what time it is? It's 30 minutes? That's a long ass 30 minutes. Damn. Alright, so Zodiacs. What else we got? The dead homies. I gotta take a piss. Low key. High key. Not low key. I gotta take a pee. Hold up. I really don't want to pee on camera. I'm not that